looking at the 2025 Hearth Hand Fall collection in stores. I can't lie, I love this a lot more than I thought I would. There's so much good art in this collection. Hello beauties, I haven't seen these. I want all of the serveware, especially this. There it is firsthand. That is sus. Hello everyone, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at the 2025 Hearth Hand Fall collection in stores. I am so excited to dig into this collection. As you can see, it is fully stocked with all of the new fall goodies. We did look at this collection online. I will say the rollout of this collection has honestly been such a mess. So I'm hoping that now that it's in stores and we can see everything, that we can kind of get a feel for the collection overall and actually see all of the items. I hope you guys are excited. I know you guys are loving this collection just as much as I am. So let's go ahead and finally jump into it. I have stuff here, stuff up there, all over here. So let's go ahead and dive in. I think I'm actually gonna start over on this wall because there is some beautiful artwork, and a lot of this I have not seen because it was not loaded on the website when I was looking. So first up we have this matte black art. This is gorgeous. I love how it has like the frayed edges on the canvas. It's super simple, like a pencil sketch art. They've done that a lot. This is $34.99. It also has like the vintage gold frame. Here's the next one, also obsessed. Really, actually, wait, the exact same. These are the same pieces of artwork, or no, yeah, they're exactly the same. Interesting, but just like two different presentations of it. The oval is $29.99. I will say, like, if you decided you didn't like this, you could always change that out and then use the frame either vertically or horizontally like they are. But this is so pretty. Two different presentations for a similar piece of art, and I really love them both. Up here is the 2-pack. This is the burlap wall art set, so you get two. And as you can see, this has like that burlap texture, and that's just like printed on. And these are $24.99. Then they have this big one. This is 20 by 24. So this one's pretty large. This one is $49.99. It just looks way more expensive than it is. Oh my gosh, already I'm a fan. They do have these little metal decorative boxes. Look, they have more over here. Here's what these look like. They have a few to choose from. I'm gonna put this one back where it goes. But this is the green metal box, and I will say it feels very, very, does it open? Oh my gosh. Whoa, it feels very heavy duty. So big fan of that. That's kind of hard to open and close, especially with one hand. Let me see. Let me just tell you, she tight. So the green is $11.99, so is the brown. And then they also have the cream. And this is really cute as well. You guys, these are heavy, really good quality. Again, another item I did not see on the website, but I'm really excited to see in person. I think this would be so cute for shelf styling, especially, or on like a console table. I feel like it can be so hard to decorate a console table. So if you're like over the whole like decorative books or coffee table book type stacking, these would also be a great stacking item. These are also really nice. These are the pedestal frame. So it has the nice wood base, which I like because it kind of grounds it. And you can totally change out the art in here. You don't have to leave the plaid, but if you wanted to, I think it's great for fall. Here are a few of the pillows, and I have not seen any of these because again, they were not loaded onto the site. This is the green lumbar pillow, and this has this really nice leather or leather looking edge all the way around. It does have a removable cover. This one is $24.99. It's like a brown, green, and cream plaid, and then it's just like the cream oatmeal color on the back. And then they also have this pillow. This is the green stripe. So this is like a nice thick cover. Again, it is removable, which is awesome. They also have that in brown. So this is the brown stripe. It has a little bit of orange in there and a little bit of yellow. So just some little fall pops of color. And then they also have this one, which is $24.99, which has the browns and like the burgundies. And it again has that little leather edge, which is super nice. I really like all the pillows. These are $24.99. Then they also have this green striped throw blanket. This is $34.99. This is the plaid throw blanket. This one's like a lot thinner, and it has like those burgundies and browns. And then they have the green striped throw blanket right here. This one has the brown stripes. So see that? It has green. This one has brown. They're both marked as green, but this one definitely has brown stripes, but they look really similar other than the stripe color. And then also here is another woven plaid blanket. This one has different shades of green and like a taupey brown with that oatmeal colored background for $21.99. Down here is a much bigger throw pillow. This is like the large Euro like Euro size pillow. This also has a removable cover. It has this nice like fringe edge all the way around, which is this nice like camel brown color, and that is $31.99. These I also have not seen. This drink table, this is the glass and brass accent table for $129. Has this really pretty sort of like diamondy pattern. Wait, that doesn't feel like glass to me. That might be plastic. That might be plastic, but I'm not 100% sure. And then they also have this one, which is really nice. This is the travertine accent table. This is $200. I love travertine, so I'm obsessed with this accent table. I'm wondering if there's any other furniture pieces in this like material. That's expensive for an accent table. I do wish it was like a little bit taller, like maybe even 6 inches, 4 to 6 inches taller. I think it'd be a little bit better. But it's beautiful. And they're all gonna look a little bit different because it's travertine, so it's a natural material. I think it has like a whole, travertine disclaimer. It's a natural stone with variations in color, veining, shading. Some stone will contain inclusions, pits, or fissures as a result of its geological formation. And then it also has like a little care guide. I think it was really smart for them to do that. Right here we have another wood frame that has that like plaid background, and that comes as a set of 2 for $20. And then they also have this little pedestal clock with the brass and the wood base for $20 as well. Here we have the lamps of the collection. So this is the black ceramic lamp. This is $99. It's like a beautiful ceramic base with a really unique shaped shade. I don't know, yeah, you guys can see it really good from that angle. Pretty unique, but this looks super high end. Here is the second one. This one is $30. They didn't do any mini lamps in this collection, so I guess this would be considered the mini lamp. I wasn't sure what I was gonna think about it, but I actually think it's pretty cute, if I'm honest. I don't hate it, and I think like the base of it is really, really nice. And then they also have this one, which has the wood base with the rattan shade. Not my favorite. It's very like orangey red, and this one is $80. You guys will have to let me know which of the lamps you prefer, if any of them. Which one's your fave? I would have to say mine is like 1, 2, 3. But let me know what you guys think. Okay, I will say I just tried to pick this one up. Well, I did pick it up, and it's pretty heavy, so it does feel like good quality. So I will give it that. All right, moving on, right behind me, we have a ton of like candle type items. Okay, so here is that, whoa, why is it sparkly? Why is it sparkly? Do you guys see that? Okay, I don't know if it's like meant to be sparkly. It's like a subtle sparkle, but it's really, really pretty. So there's like the giant pillar candle, but also it's like coming off onto my hand, so I don't love that. Next up we have the matches. So they just have like tons of different sets of matches. Here is the little match holder. It's so cute. It's so little. It's so little. That is $6.99 for the brass match holder. And I do like that they did like the fluted brass, really similar to stuff that they've been doing since their last fall collection. Then they have this little green ceramic candle holder that is $6.99. And then right below that they have a bunch of different like tapers. So here are the unscented tapers. This is like the taller 6 count of the 14-inch version. So you do get 6. And again, they are like very, I don't even know if my camera's picking up, like subtly sparkly. Does that even make sense? And then here is a 6-pack of the 10 inches. So they have different sizes. Those are $12.99. Taller is $14.99. Then they have the twisted unscented tapers. So they again have a 6-pack of the 14 for $14.99. Wait. Yeah, 6-pack of the 14-inch for $14.99 and a 6-pack of the 10-inch for $12.99. These ones are not sparkly. Next to that, they have the new wooden candlesticks, which are not the same wood as the lamp. So if you were wondering, these are not the same. They're not like that same reddish orange. They definitely do have like a red hue, but a lot less than the lamp. And then down here we have the ceramic candle holder. The finishing on this, like this type of glazing, is my absolute favorite, and this is $6.99. Here's the other taper candle holder. So it has like a hinge on it right here, so you can like adjust it, which is cool. I will say it's a darker brass than some of the other items like that we've even already looked at. This is the 3 candle version. Okay, this is weird. Do you guys see that? Hang on. I need to move into different light. So this is what they've been doing. You guys, I have to peel this off. Hang on. Okay, so you guys, I had heard that they were doing like whiteout over the prices. And they are. I literally can't get it off. Yeah, it's on there. It's on there really good. I wonder if they like sent them these whiteout stickers. Oh, there we go. Oh, I only got part of it off. But they're like putting whiteout over the prices because they upped the prices. And some of you guys had said that the prices were different online than they were in stores. There it is firsthand. That is sus. Like, to me, that is just so not cool. Oh, here's one of the bigger ones. Look at $49.99. But I think when I like go and scan it, okay. So you guys can see it says $49.99 under there. Let's take it over to a price scanner. All right. Now they're selling it for $59.99, but it's marked underneath that sticker $49.99. So that is the bigger version. It is $59.99, and to be honest with you, I'm not even sure what this one costs because they put these little whiteout stickers over it. Oh, that one's coming off. I think this one was supposed to be like $29.99 or $24.99. Wow. Shady. Don't love that. All right, jumping into the foliage items. Hearth and Hand always does so well at these, and there was a lot of them that I was dying to see in person. So here is the first. The vase on this is so pretty, and I also love the greenery. It's like a beautiful rust color, and the leaves in this look pretty realistic, so I'm a big fan of this one. This is $34.99. Let's see, was this one marked weird too? It was. So I don't know like what it was originally marked at, because these all have a little sticker over them that, as you can see, don't peel off super easily, but I guess they're selling it now for $34.99. Then here's the next one. This is actually really similar to one that they did like 2 years ago, I want to say, that I absolutely love. The vase on here, it's like this beautiful textured paper mache vase with this huge burgundy floral arrangement. This one, so this has no price on it, no sticker, no price. This one says $39.99. It has like 2 tags. And that one also has no price. So that one is $40. And then here's the next one. Oh my God, this one's so pretty. I love this vase, you guys. I think this is so beautiful. And this has the yellow dogwood leaves that are my absolute favorite. This is $39.99. They've definitely raised the prices on the florals. But, I mean, I get it. They do it well, but it's just steep. Over here we have the, I think this is like the quince leaf. This is $24.99. Great for summer to fall transition. And I also like the planter on that. Here's the smaller version of the rust eucalyptus arrangement. Ooh, it looks like this one might be a little bit broken. This is $16.99. If I was going to pick up one from this collection, I would probably grab that. I also like this one, but it does look pretty plasticky. That's the eucalyptus arrangement for $16.99. I just think it's good to have these small arrangements that you can just stick everywhere. And then they also have the small dogwood arrangement. This is just in like an amber vase. I feel like they did something just like this last year, and I'm pretty sure I own it already. They also have these like orange fall daisy stems. These are $4.99. Let me show you how much you get per stem. So per stem, you get 4 flowers. And then they also have the orange sedum stem. And on here, come on, just give me one. Okay. This is how much you get on this. So this one, you definitely get a little bit more bang for your buck. Here is the black plum leaf stem for $4.99. You actually get quite a bit on that one. That's really pretty, and I feel like you could easily use this for Halloween as well. And then whatever this is the Queen Anne stem. Wait, what? What the heck is that? That looks like flower throw up. That's what? The Queen Anne stem used to be so much better than that. Ooh, I almost missed this arrangement. This is the plum arrangement. It comes in this beautiful amber glass vase, and you get a great amount of florals on here. This is $24.99. Another one that I'm definitely considering picking up. And then right next to that, we have one of the new vases from the collection. This is the tallest size. This is the 14-inch. Right next to that, we do have one of the new vases in this collection. This is the 14-inch tan glass vase. This is $29.99. It's just like a beautiful sort of like taupey amber glass. And then this is $19.99. This is the 9.5-inch amber glass vase. It also has this like really nice rounded rim. So I'm a fan of that as well. I want to grab this one just to kind of show you like how the color differs. And this one also isn't like smooth like the other one. This one is textured, but this one's a little bit warmer. Can you guys tell? Look at this vase. This is the big version. It's very, very pretty. This is $34.99. This is I believe the 12-inch. It might also it comes in 3 different sizes. It doesn't say, of course, which one this one is, but this is very, very pretty. The details of this one, I really, really like it. It's very similar to some of like the plates and the other stoneware in the collection. Here is another stem set. This is the hops stem. I feel like last year it was, and the year before it was Threshold that did the hops. I could be wrong about that though. But this is the 16-inch golden hop stems bundle, and you get all of this for $15.99. Down here we have a few others. This is the super tiny 9-inch quince arrangement. This is like really tiny, perfect for a little bathroom, tray or a kitchen tray. That's $4.99. Then we have the 2 bud vases, the ceramic, almost marble looking bud vases. These are $6.99. That's one of them. Here is the other. And then look at this tiny little plum arrangement in the cutest, most textured little tiny vase. This is going to be a need for me, and this is $4.99. Down here we have the new 8-inch ceramic planter. It does have drainage in the bottom. The glazing on there is really pretty. The shape is really similar to the lampshade from that black lamp, and this is $29.99. I do also believe it comes in a bigger size as well. I accidentally skirted past some of these like candle items. So here are the mini taper candle holders. They are mini. They're meant to hold the wishing candles. So they're not meant to hold taper candle holders like this. Like the opening in them is absolutely tiny. Used with mini taper wishing candles only. All right. Oh, and these were also mismarked. So yeah, I don't know. That seems like kind of useless to me, because are you going to like stick those on a birthday cake? I don't know. And then also something that seems like really useless to me is this lamp that looks like, or it's a candle that looks like a lamp. So it like has a little wick. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? These are $9.99. The wishing candles that are back in fall colors are $14.99. You get 24 candles. And then this lamp figural candle is $19.99. Right below that we have the cream ceramic tray. Ooh, and let me tell you guys, she heavy. She heavy. She good quality. This is $49.99 in like the classic Hearth Hand sour cream color. And then here is the green version. This one is $19.99. I will say the green is absolutely stunning. It is definitely more of an olive-y fall green rather than like a true Christmas green. So I don't know if I would recommend like holding off to get this and using it for Christmas. This just isn't the type of green I use for Christmas. And then here is the 12-inch wood scalloped tray. Super cute, would be perfect for a bathroom, and that is $11.99. Here are some of the other candles. This is like salted honey. This is in like a really beautiful brown scalloped container. So they have this in a couple different sizes. I think it's $6.99 for the smaller and $19.99 for the 4-wick. And then over here they have the big version. This is $44.99 for the 10-ounce, 2-pound 10-ounce candle. So that is huge. And then they also have these with the wood wicks. So if you like that like crackling sound effect, then you'll love these wood wick candles. And that is $14.99 for 11 ounces. Here's the giant chestnut harvest. Again, really, really pretty. Like the container is gorgeous. And that also comes in the other container styles as well. All right, let's jump into what I think is the other star of the show besides for the florals, and that is the kitchen items. So we have this little toothpick holder, which is actually so darling. It's like a little mini pimp cup. I don't know. It looks like the cups that they drink out of in Love is Blind. This is $6.99. Really cute for a kitchen tray. We have the $9.99 gravy boat. Next to that, we have the $19.99 carved edge pitcher. So that you can see has that little carved edge. And I freaking love this. This is the 3-tier serving bowl. And so these kind of like swing into different directions. This is $29.99. Ooh. This has a different price sticker. I think I need to know what they were going to charge for it. All right, so this was going to be $24.99, but they're selling it for $29.99. Down here we have these really beautiful place cards. You get 12 of them. They're on this like sort of vintagey looking paper with a velvet ribbon that is $7.99 for 12. I definitely think you could make that for a lot cheaper. They also have place card holders. We are hosting Thanksgiving in the new house this year. And I really want to go all out. So I might end up like investing in pieces like this that we can use for all the holidays to come because we host for all the big holidays. These are $14.99. They also have this little brass fork and spoon set, perfect for a salad, for $16.99. And then down here we have the carved serve bowl and the carved pie dish. So if you wanted like a set, that is $19.99 and $17.99. Here are the carved plates, plates, and bowls. So here's what that looks like. I feel like you guys just like have to see the details of these. Like they're so pretty. This was mismarked. That's just making everything so difficult. And I know that means it was even more difficult for the team members that work here. But I will have everything that I'm showing linked. I want this so bad. This is the soup tureen. But the reality of the situation is most of the time I make soup in like a crock pot or like a Dutch oven, and I would just serve it out of there. But this is so beautiful. So they have this really beautiful like deep brown soup tureen. This is $39.99. And then they do have these soup tureen wooden labels. So these are also $30 for wooden ladles, is pretty steep. Next up, they have the soup bowl and sandwich plate. I just think this is the cutest idea ever. That is $19.99, and they are all dishwasher and microwave safe. Then they also have the brown baking dish, and the Hearth Hand baking dishes are amazing. I've gotten them on clearance from past collections, and we use them all the time. You can dishwash them, freeze them, microwave them, and they're oven safe up to 500 degrees. So I think these are a great buy, and I love the brown. And then down here they have the oval woven charger. That one's a little bit bigger for $9.99, and then they have also the round woven charger for $7.99. Right here they have the small little prep bowls. So you get a brown, a sour cream colored one, a green, and then like a mauve blush pink. So you get the 4 for $16.99. They also have the 4 ramekins. These are $19.99. I honestly think this is a better deal. It's $3 more, but you get lids for all of them. So I feel like if you're considering the prep bowls, I would just go with the ramekins. These are also dishwasher, freezer, microwave, and oven safe up to 500, whereas these are just dishwasher and microwave safe. They're probably oven safe and stuff as well. They just probably don't think people are going to use them for that. But if I was like going between the two, definitely just go for the ones with the lids. And then down here we have the mini berry bowl set. So you get like the beautiful brown, the green, the taupey blush color, and then the brown. And then they have the big berry bowl. Ugh, I really want this. I want this for the new house so bad. I mean, we eat a lot of berries. We always have like fruit out because Bryn just kind of snacks on fruit all day. And this is $12.99. So definitely something I'll be eyeing. Not right now, but in a couple months. Here's some of the glassware. Those are not new, but these are the brown glasses. These are the tall water glasses. Those are $5.99, and then the short water glasses are $4.99. They do also have it in yellow. Right here are all of the green items. So they have, is this the pasta bowl? Grain/pasta bowl. Yeah, see, this is like pathetic. This is why I haven't been able to replace my pasta bowls, because the ones I have from Ray Dunn are just so much bigger. Like, this just isn't really that big or that deep. But they have the pasta or grain bowl, the plate, and then the dinner plate. And I will say, the green, it is very pretty. These mugs are nice. They go with the plates. Also don't have a price on them. I think they're $5.99. They also have the pedestal mugs. I think these are super, super, super cute. And also the mushroom mugs. So all the different mugs. But yeah, this one's $5.99. I think they're all $5.99. I think they went up from $4.99 to $5. Right down here, they have a brown serve platter. So pretty. I wish that the dishes came in brown. And then they also have the mushroom plates. So these have like a little design in the plate. They also have a beautiful edge to them. See that edge? Super pretty, and that is $15.99. And then down here they have the set of 4 brass napkin rings. You get 4 for $9.99, or the set of 4 wood napkin rings, and these are a really beautiful like espresso-y walnut color. I almost missed this. This is a $30 candle accessory kit with a box, and it's like a beautiful brass box. It comes with a wick dipper, a wick trimmer, and a candle snuffer. So that's what you get in here. That's $29.99. You could always do like this and then one of the new candles. I think that'd be a great housewarming gift. Here are the fall napkins. I really like the plaid. I think this is super pretty. You get 4 for a mystery price. I'll have them linked again. There are a ton of new little items over here. The first one being this chrome magnifying glass. This is cool. It's kind of like hinged on there. That's $24.99. The green perpetual calendar. We actually have the gold one in our office. So that's a fun little calendar. Then they have the green clock, the twine holder. That's $29.99. I don't know. Let me know if you think that that's worth $29.99. They also have the coin wallet and keychain, the little pocket change trinket dish. This is $4.99. And I will say, a lot of you guys were like, a lot of people use change and still use cash. So, and also some of you guys said that this is a great dupe for like a high-end pocket change little dish. This is really cute. This is the brass velvet jewelry tray. So that's really pretty. It's brass and then has that like purpley color on the inside. There are dominoes. This is a collectible display box. That is $39.99. And then here is the new brass tray from this collection. I will say it's a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be. Like, it's actually quite deep. It is footed, and that is also $19.99. Right here we have the new brass bookends. Definitely not as heavy as I thought they were going to be. These are $24.99. So not as heavy as I thought they were going to be. And then over here, this is beautiful, like absolutely beautiful. This is the giant glass cloche. It's 11.5 inches. It's all glass. It comes with like the base. I really like the design on here. I think that's very, very pretty. Right above that, we have, I think this might be new as well. This brass wall clock is $39.99. And then this is the bigger version of that burlap still life. So we saw like the mini set. This is the big version. It's 20 by 16 for $34.99. So pretty. This is the plaid serve board. These are gorgeous. $29.99 for the larger, $24.99 for the smaller. Down here they have the cheese board with the cheese slicer. This is $24.99. The wood tone on these items is gorgeous. And then they also have this cheese board with cloche. Brian would actually probably really like this. I'm not going to get it right now, but I am going to send him a picture because I think that he would love this as much as I do. We're just very into serveware, and I feel like this is like very fancy. We love a good charcuterie board, so I think he would really like this just like I do. Next up, they have the wood clock with the kitchen timer. That's actually pretty fun. We are big into timers at our house right now. We use timers for everything. It just really helps move the day along with Bryn. This is the smaller version. This is just a single of the burlap still life art. This one's $16.99. And then over here we have the wood rails with clips. I really, really like this. I just wish that it was longer. Like, I feel like this would be perfect for my new kitchen, but I want it to be like double or triple the length. Eep, here is the new teapot. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I really, really like this. I will say though, I feel like the copper kind of clashes with the brown tone that they chose. What do you guys think? I think it would have looked so much prettier if it had brass or like gold details. But let me know what you guys think. Over here we have a little espresso cup and saucer set. That is $5.99. And then on the front we have the black oak candles. This is the black oak and persimmon. So this comes in like a red container, but they do have the same like wood wicks and then the other like scalloped container. This is the frosted glass lamp. So this has the brass details, and then it's just that frosted glass on top for $30. A green lumbar pillow with a olive green grid throw blanket. That's $44.99. And then we have the little ashtray table. I'm sorry, but this literally was made to go outside for someone to like use as an ashtray. Like, you will not convince me otherwise. And this is $36.99. It's meant to be like a cup or a snack holder, but it looks exactly like an ashtray. In case you have a lot of vinyls, this is the wood and brass vinyl storage holder. This is $39.99. They also have this vinyl wall storage shelf for $36.99. And then right here they have the vinyl display frame. This also is mismarked. That is $29.99 now, but I don't know what it cost before. Right here they also have the vinyl storage cabinet. So this has like a really pretty design on the front, and then it's made to hold vinyls. This is a birch veneer. It is 34 by 15 by 14. There's also a bunch of new bedding. This collection is literally massive. They have this big rust oblong pillow. That's really nice. I like the stripes on there. Then they also have the blue version of the new oblong pillow, and this has this nice sort of like block print design. They have a brown cable knit blanket, a white grid throw blanket, completely different styles. This is a textured coverlet in the full queen size that is $89.99. They also have a reversible duvet cover. This one is a gauze stitch duvet cover, a textured stripe duvet cover. I really like this one, the gauzy one. That is $109 for the king size, $119 for the 3-piece duvet cover set. You do get 2 king shams and a duvet cover. And then this is the textured stripe duvet cover set. This one is $109, and you get 1 duvet cover and 2 king shams. Oh, so you get that in all of them. But this one is $119. The king for this one is $109, and then the king for this one is also $109. Then they have this green plaid, or it's like a grid throw. I can't even talk. A grid patterned throw blanket, and it has these like little squares. It's just kind of hard to tell. They also have this green quilt. This is the king size for $109, and that also comes in the beautiful sour cream color. And that has this very similar, these are like bigger squares than this one. But yeah, some beautiful bedding. We have some new like Eurosham size pillows, the gauzy that matches. So tons of like matching items. This one has 2 different patterns. So you have like that bigger print on the back and then the smaller print. And then also some striped comforter sets. Ooh, I love this. It's just like a brown, and then this is like the brown stripes. That's $39.99. It goes perfectly with the striped comforter set for $130. There's the blue reversible printed cover set. We have the textured stitch cover set, the reversible comforter set in that green. It goes perfectly with the gauze stitch duvet cover sets. So yeah, tons of awesome new bedding as well. Here are the LED taper candle sets. So you get the 6 candles plus the remote. This is the lighting in this particular Target is not my favorite. They are like a grayish green color. They're unscented, flameless, and they have like the faux little wicks on top. They're priceless. These sets are $29.99, so again, pretty steep. They also have this like reddish rust color, and then they come in this light yellowish, it's like a golden color, honestly. So yeah, they come with the 6 candles plus the remote for $30. Another weird candle, looks like a radio. I don't know, I just think that these are so just dumb, for lack of a better word. Those are $19.99. I apologize if any of you guys like those and I've offended you, but I just think I would just rather you Venmo me $20 than buy that. I ran over here thinking this was a beautiful table, but it's the Studio McGee tray on top of legs, but it's genius. But look what they do have. Oh my God. I need her. Look at the planter. This is the one that is, I believe it's $200. The artificial maple tree. This is like the 6-foot one. Y'all, it is gorgeous. The leaves look super realistic. I love the dark plum color. Yeah, I'm going to be showing this to Brian, but maybe I'll ask for this for my birthday. It's not a want, it's a need. Well, all right, everybody, there you have it, the 2025 Hearth Hand Fall collection. Let me know your thoughts. Overall, I think the collection is really, really great. It did take going to a few stores to be able to find all the items, but I'll do it for you guys. Let me know your thoughts. It kind of puts a bad taste in my mouth that they had to like change the price stickers. I feel like they should have re-tagged everything because I don't know, it just puts a bad taste in my mouth because people are going to see those stickers and be like, well, what's under there? And I could just see it causing issues for customers, but also for the team members. And I just don't like that all around. But let me know your thoughts. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell. And be sure to shop anything that you're interested in this collection in the YouTube shopping tab. But thank you guys so much for shopping with me today and every day. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.